I just want to go to bed. Like, I don't know what to do with this because it says to bleach. Do I have to bleach first?
Yeah. I bet it'll make it look better.
Well, yeah, because I got to dump the red first.
My underwear bags are not cute.
Put something on them. Hi, how are you? How are you? I know it's been a while. I meant to do at least an hour every day, but I slacked, you know? How is everybody? Ugh, my middle name. It's my middle name. Might even be my first name, to be completely honest, but... hi! Is everybody ready for Christmas? I feel you, baby. I feel you. I feel you. Hold on, y'all, because as soon as I'm on here, they like to start requesting. But listen to me. This morning I went to go get coffee. It was pouring rain, right? Pouring rain. While I'm out, my mom's like, "Can you get cheesecake?" Right? So I go to get cheesecake, and I come back, sunny out. As I'm drenched, sunny out. That's how it goes, though. But where are you? Aren't you somewhere in the Midwest? I'm sorry that you're tired and depressed, Cookies. Are you busy with work? I saw some cookies you made come up on my FYP the other day. They always look so good. But I am 2 hours and 3 minutes into this book. I would imagine that it's like a busy season for you. You know what I mean? Somebody got filtered. I would imagine that it's busy. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know, I am not a fan of snow. I'm just not. I think it looks pretty, right? But I don't like it. Right. I would think that. So I don't know who's been here for the book, but I am. Guess what I'm doing next? Color. Hi, Nikki. Purple. We're doing purple. This is more like it's not like a dye. It's more like a stain. It's not though. It's like it's a conditioner type, but I do have to bleach this red out first. No. Yeah, purple. It's purple. So we'll see how it goes, because I'm not gonna, unless I don't like how it turns out, I'm not gonna shave it again. I'm just gonna let it grow, and we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, I can't take it. I mean, 1 to 3 inches isn't bad though, right? Like, I could almost tolerate a dusting, but like when we start getting into like 6, 12 inches, hard pass. You know what I mean? I went down a whole rabbit hole this morning. Was it this morning? So I don't know if you guys follow Jonas, but I saw a video. Hi, and I'll probably talk to you, but you know, about a girl that's like stolen valor, right? And I came across it the other day, and I didn't quite, I didn't know like the full story. I just knew that he was saying that like Hadidi 214, hi baby, how are you? That Hadidi 214 didn't look legit, right? So this morning I went down the whole rabbit hole, and I kept having to tell myself, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. What?
What?
Stay in your lane, right? Because that to me is like one of the most disrespectful things that like anybody could do, is like claim to be a vet and not be a vet. Like what? What's wrong with them?
Yeah.
No, I don't want him near me if he's dirty.
Something's all on
Use a
them.
wipe. Maybe it's from the mouse.
No, it was on there yesterday.
Use a wipe.
Put him in the sink.
Oh, that's a good idea. Rob.
Really?
I was going to do the
I think it's a bad idea. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hi, Ash. Is everybody ready for Christmas? Don't mind, pen, ink, because I've been writing a lot. I feel you, Gail. I feel you. It's been crazy. It has been crazy. You got little ones, though, right, Ashley? Like, my kids are grown. So, like, it's just different when they're grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go purple. I know you're ready, but you've been ready for weeks. So, like, you know what I mean? I feel like you've been ready for weeks. Because I feel like the first live I did, I asked who was ready, and you were like, I'm good. And then I just saw a video that you posted where you were like, I'm excited. And let me tell you something. You're like the only video I've seen like that. Everybody else is like over it. I gotta watch my mouth, y'all. So bear with me. Right. So they're still young. Do they still believe? I don't want to say too much because I don't know if people have kids around them. But do they still believe in, like, you know who? Yeah.
I won't beg you all the way.
I've been starting a lot of trouble, guys.
You might as well just bathe them all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're gonna do it now,
mine are grown. Like, you know, I've been.
What you doing, Bob?
I'm sure that it'll make its rounds. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't mind. So I don't mind online shopping. Oh, so that, yeah, they don't believe. Did I read that wrong? I might have read that wrong. I know. So they were just starting to come out with stuff like that, like as my kids, but my kids were young, but they didn't believe, right? So like they were just started like a text or whatever, you know what I mean? But that is pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't mind that. So I drove to New York yesterday because my daughter was here, and I drove back to drop her off. And it was just, I just hate being on Staten Island. I just hate it. I hate it. But I wanted to get some time in because I know I'm supposed to be modding a live later on. Have a good day. Maybe I just won't play the book and I'll just chat. Because it seems, I don't know, the book seems to be, not that it's bad, but you know what? Let's talk about this. I don't know. It's probably always. It's probably like a good mix of like recovering addicts and not in here, right? So they came out with Matthew Perry's Cause of Death. And I'm not buying it, y'all. I'm not buying it. Did anybody see it, or am I ahead of myself here? Because I'm not buying it. I'm just not. And I'm going to wait to see if anybody knows what I'm talking. Okay. So, they said that his cause of death is ketamine intoxication.
Yeah.
Can I just ask a question? I don't know about y'all, right? Because I'm kind of older, and like because I grew up in like New York City, where like in the club scene where like ketamine ruled, right? I'm not buying it, right? Number one, he was getting ketamine infusions for like depression and this and that, right? So he had to maintain some type of level, right? Right, but Nikki, I've done that much, babe. Every day.
Therapeutically.
Right. For fucking 5 years, right? And not nasally. So, like, I don't understand. I'm not buying it. Something's weird. But like, now, is it possible that the ketamine sedated him so much that he drowned? That's more plausible to me.
It's your help, Rob.
It's too cold for that. He's miserable. Ketamine is so it's like horse tranquilizer, right? It is it is used for like procedures and things like that in medical settings. However, like the past, I want to say 10 years, they found that it had a therapeutic effect. Thank you. How are you? Carry on. It had a therapeutic event. No way. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, dude. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. GHB or ketamine. Two different substances, right? I can't say what I want to say, right? But I went to Cancun in 2001. And in Cancun, you used to be able to go to the vet and just get them. We stacked the boxes, okay? And we went through like 30 licks in like 4 days. I'm alive, breathing, and continue to do it. Now, what I will say is ketamine absolutely destroyed my bladder at 19, right? I will absolutely say that, right? But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Hi, Lilith. I'm just not. Sorry. Call me crazy. I'll try to pull it up because I saw it the other day. It's literally like my first DOC. How are you? And I came across a video on here, and I was just like, come on, right? Now, like, maybe acute effects of ketamine. I can almost guarantee you, right, that I was way more than this dude did. And I was probably like 90 pounds, right? I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not. I'm just not buying it. But there has become like a lot of therapeutic, right, Erin? Right. And I know that, like, I don't know. I just feel like I would find it more plausible that he like, and like, I don't know about the cardiac arrest part because it's sedating. That's exciting.
You're under cardiac arrest.
You can't wait, huh? That's fun.
Just like ketamine.
Right. So I'm not buying it. Are you okay down there? Is that Papa?
I'm glad my name's not Fred.
Yeah, that's a terrible name. I mean, I guess that you cookies.
I hate Mini Coopers.
Me too, but Maya has one. I can't, I don't know. But then I was scrolling and I went down a whole rabbit hole. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We kind of have the same issue here, right? If you catch my drift. But I do know it's nice to have, you know? But then will she be far or will you still be able to see him? Finn, Miss Finn, where are you, Finn? Finny.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Finn is in a mood today. I think that Finn is like has moods like I do.
I love blowing at her face.
No, she hates that. She hates that.
That's what I like to do.
There was something else that I wanted to talk about, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. The stolen valor thing is interesting, though, guys. Jonas See, that's how my house was, honestly. Like, when I lived in New York, I always had somebody in my house. Always.
Good boy, Papa.
Oh, that's not right. I don't think that that's fair. Like, I think that if you are in somebody's home, that you should at least, you know. Hi, Vegas Amanda. Look what I got.
Look.
Yes, Ashley, you didn't see it? But like it gets to a point, right, where it's like, all right, you know, that's just how I would feel. You okay? I'll play the video for you, and I'll show you. Right? Are you all right, Papa? Is he like choking? Hi, Stacy. So this is where I started the rabbit hole. Okay. That's where I started the rabbit hole. Okay. Is he all right?
Yeah.
Papa, come
He
with
can
Sissy.
make sounds. I feel like he's fine. Isn't that like a thing?
Yeah, kinda for humans. Yeah, because he was dirty, so he got a bath. I will show you the original. Come here, Pop. Come with Sissy.
Probably you're an attention whore.
Hi, how are you? What is happening with this phone? It's not. So he posted a video the other day, and it was something about a girl,
What are you doing?
a female
Come
creator that,
Come
well, because people are
here.
probably reporting me, right?
Papa.
All right,
Papa.
so this is the original video.
Pop.
Merry Christmas. My name is Justin Maher, and welcome to the Tea Party. And if this is your first time here, this is the Marine side of Mill Talk, however you want to call it. And Tea Party is because, you know, Mad Hatter, Tea Party. You get the gist. Welcome to the Wonderland. I had a couple individuals start popping up in my comment section over a repost of a video I made several weeks ago. I completely forgot about it. And they mentioned something about DT214. So, Marianne, I did go into your page and actually look. And I do have questions for you. And again, these are for clarification.
So it's the female, right? And she originally posted videos claiming to be an Air Force vet, right?
Character, or so what people want to assume what it is. But I do have legitimate, valid questions. I'm going to bring up the video in question. Now everyone can pause, go back and watch the video again so that way you can look at the finer detail. And I'm going to bring up the questions because this is a D214 that I am used to seeing. And a lot of veterans in the vet talk and mill talk community are, you know, are accustomed to look at. I've made plenty of videos. Look at the finer detail on the bottom, the wordings. So when I go and look at your D214, it doesn't have the letterings underneath the whole thing. You know, the one that specifically says it's a D214 form. If you notice right there on your form, there's nothing on there. In addition, I do want to point out this weird line over here that's on top. I really don't know what that is. It does look like a photocopy. Now, I will tell you what I have found doing my own personal research on this. And this document looks very much like this document right here. Again, and you can go and you can actually print it out, fill it out. It's a printout, fill up your own D214 form. Now, I'm saying what I've researched. I'm not accusing you of absolutely nothing. I do have the questions, right? I do have additional questions, right? Again, there's like different fonts throughout the whole entire document. And lastly,
Ashley, maybe we should send her a Twit card.
so throughout your video, there's like shadows and under it.
So I saw that video the other day, right? But I really didn't I really didn't go like looking to figure out more about it, right? So this morning I came across another video, same situation, right? Oh, good idea. Javi, you here? So long story short, comments are off on her videos, right? come to find out, she's like some type of life coach person, right? And, and have you seen that? What's going on there, Spasha? Look at Jonas's page. The girl that like it really looks like she kind of faked a DD214. And like I was talking to somebody this morning and I'm like, why do these people do this? Like you're coming on TikTok and you're lying about being a vet. Where did you think that was gonna go? Right? So then I go to peep her page, right? And she's talking about she's going to sue everybody for defamation. However, thanks to the trolls, she made more book sales and more money in donations because she has a 501c3. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about defamation, but you have to prove damages, right? So any chance she had, blown out the water with that one video, right? But yeah, it's crazy how these people come here and they just lie about shit, right? So like somebody smarter or that's paying attention a little bit, right? But like, yeah, it's crazy. And I was looking this morning and like trying to piece it all together. And I just kept telling myself, I'm staying in my own lane, I'm staying in my own lane, I'm staying in my own lane, and it worked. So I'll talk about it, but I'm not posting about it. But I do, like, that's one of the things that I find to be, like, the most disrespectful thing you could do anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Is to, like, lie. And I don't know why TikTok is full of people that do, like, charity fraud, but, like, come on. You know? Anywho, that's my spiel for the day. But Jonas has it posted. Javi, have you seen it? The fake DD214? But, like, it just goes to show you that, like, you could buy anything on the internet. Right? But, like, how about you just don't do it at all? Call me crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, like, how about you just tell the truth and not lie? I guess it's too much for some people. Like, they should literally, like, and it's crazy to me how, like, I don't find these problems on other apps. Like other social media apps, right? It's legitimately only TikTok. Why is that? I mean, I guess Facebook could be like as, you know, but like, I feel like we were talking about that in here the other day. Like somebody was saying how they are trying to teach their young child not to lie. And I said, you know what I did? I would tell my kids, sorry, my eye is like tearing. I would tell my kids, if you tell me the truth, you're going to get in trouble. But if you lie to me, you're going to be in more trouble, right? And it seemed to work. Oh. Stop it. I have nothing to contribute to that. I am, I'm not going to say it. Right. It seemed to work fairly well, to be honest. But I know that, like, kids will be kids, right? And they're going to learn what you teach them, right? And then ultimately, it's just like you cross your fingers and you pray that, like, everything that you taught them, they do the right thing, right? But some of these people are raising straight savages. Like, who raised some of these people? Savages. Right? Like, who raised them? Because I would be mortified if my kid got on the internet and was being accused of stolen valor. I would be like, I failed as a parent.
Oh, is that what that's?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awful. And so I was talking to somebody about it this morning. She says that her husband was a fighter pilot, so she's probably, you know, because she seems to be pretty knowledgeable about military, but Miltalk's got her now. So, like, but she turns her comments off in true weak bitch shit fashion, right? People that turn their comments off, I can't. Like, how are you going to talk shit and then leave your comments off? Wild. wild is what it is, though. 30 years. Stop. Do it. Will he get mad? What's the worst that could happen? Right? I always try to oh man, listen to me. I could remember. It's legitimately one of my earliest memories, right? Stop. I feel you though. I feel you. One of my earliest memories, okay? My mom, before she went to nursing school and all that, she was a waitress and she worked in this diner, right? And I remember, I don't know what I said to her, but it was incredibly, obviously something I shouldn't have said in the tone that I said it. I could remember that Gloria was playing on the jukebox, okay? And my grandmother, my mother's mother, picked me up, dragged me in the bathroom, and promptly beat my ass, okay? These kids these days, they don't have that healthy fear. You know what I'm saying? My kids will teeter with their mouth, but then I'll shoot them a look and they'll get it. You know what I mean? But, but some of these kids, I hear the way they talk to their parents and I'm like, what? It's wild sometimes, but you know why? Because kids don't have that healthy fear no more, right? I used to be if I do this, I'm going to get my ass beat, right? But now it's literally a crime to beat your kid. So it's changed. Hi, how are you? It's changed a lot, right? Because it was almost normal, right? When I was a kid to get your ass beat with a belt or a spoon, right? Now it's it's crazy. But I firmly believe that's why, right? Because you can't put your hands on your kids. Facts, Chrissy, that's what I'm saying. But that's why that younger generation is so warped, right? And don't get me wrong, right? I never put I could literally count how many times I had to put my hands on my kids, but they know not to try me. Some of these kids are just ruthless with their mouth. It is crazy. Crazy.
No more saying cuss words, guys.
No more saying cuss. What are you doing over there? It's true though, Chrissy. But it's true. I feel do you know? How about this? I figured out yesterday, okay? Yesterday. My birthday is in October, okay? I figured out yesterday that I'm 44, not 43. You think I've been distracted? Right, of course. I get that. But it's crazy to me how some of the kids, the way they talk, I'm just and I'll be out and I'll hear it and I'm I'm embarrassed for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm God, it's awful. It is awful. It is crazy to me. I could never. April, I don't know. You're not getting old. So my kids, I know we've talked about this before. My kids are very different, right? Where my son is outwardly right? My daughter has to be pushed to give that, right? It's weird to me because you would think that but I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I feel when they were younger, I was much more explosive, right? But my daughter is very, there ain't no way. I'm sorry. I don't buy that he overdosed on ketamine. You could call me crazy all you want, but right, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to beat your kid every day for them to behave. They just need that healthy my kids were probably, it was 2016, right? Right, Nikki, that's what I'm saying. My kids were maybe 11 and 12, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. My kids were 11 and 12. And I remember like 3 weeks before that, right? One of my good friends was having issues with his baby mom, right? And she started bashing him on Facebook, calling him all kinds of names, right? And she called me one night, and I remember I was laying there with my kids on my couch watching Minions, right? And she called me, and I'm not going to do that back in the fourth crap, right? So I just gave her my address, and I hung up the phone, right? It gets better. What does she do? She throws up 3 weeks later at my front door, right? My kids were doing homework at the table, right? And at the time, so my house in New York was a open floor plan, right? Like it was a glass door, my living room, and then my dining room, and my kitchen was off to the side. So I looked through my door, and I'm like, this bitch, right? Sent my kids upstairs, opened my door. I used to have a baton that like used to swing out. John's the reason I lost that. But anyway, right? I opened the door and kicked her down my steps and beat her ass with that baton, right? I turn around, guess who's there? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Listen, Panera's bread bowls are so good.
Panera's
What kind
lemonade
of soup
kills
did you
people.
get? No, Panera's bread bowls are so good. They're so there's no Panera here, right?
No, why would there be Panera?
I know. Why would anything be here? I love Panera. Have a good
I
day.
like the sandwich we ate last night.
Oh, yeah. So I've been saying so there's a sandwich that I get when I go to New York. It's fried chicken cutlet on a roll with balsamic, fresh mutts, tomato, and mayo, right? I've been thinking about it for weeks. Me and my little brother have been thinking about it for weeks. We stopped and got one last night. I probably ate like a half of it.
I ate your other half.
He ate my other half. But, like, it's weird to me how we can't get it here. Like, how do you not have
Because the food here sucks.
yeah, facts. A place
it's
that, like, you could
$30.
get a chicken cutlet sandwich.
And I
It's
don't wanna make all
crazy.
that.
Amen. I like that. I'm here for that.
I don't want a career. I want to sit on the porch.
Same. I feel that. Trust me. Is that drill charging so I could get the door done? My mom's screen's off. Thank you. My mom's screen door, it's been so my mom doesn't really get snow, but the wind here is crazy. Her screen door broke, so I went to get no, it's not called this. I went to get the thing so I could fix it. That's how it was here this morning, though, Chrissy. It's cleared up. Hi, Dawn. How are you? It has cleared up. It's much better now. Lilith, are you still here? Probably not. Right. So I'm trying. I bought it wasn't you know how like the screen door has the thing and then it screws into the door jamb? No, the thing didn't break, but the connector to the door broke. So I bought a new one, the bracket, yeah. I bought a new one, and I went to, somebody was supposed to do it and they didn't. So I had to charge the drill to get it done. Right, but that's the crazy thing. Like, I feel like she just got a new screen door the last time I was here. You know?
No birthday cards at all. You think everybody forgot about me?
Everybody forgot. Mail's probably slow because of Christmas.
Or you think everybody forgot about me?
Everybody forgot. My little brother turns 20 tomorrow. You're telling me, Erin. If, like, my life is like a... Right, see, that's the thing. My mom is by the bay, right? So she gets... I used to live, like, across the street and, like, maybe 10 blocks over. But it makes such a big difference No, he's being a dick. It makes a big difference with window, honestly. He's you know.
No birthday cards for him?
What? Why? Amazon's usually pretty good. Like, I'm always pretty impressed whenever I have to deal with their customer service. Like, it's always pretty good.
Oh, is this what I've been looking for?
My brother bought a bunch of shit in, like, October because he wanted to go on a road trip. And he bought a bunch of crap, and then it wound up being not the right stuff, so he sent it. Right. I feel like their customer service is amazing. So I guess yesterday it was like the rain on the drive was like, and they're very rarely, so it's mostly like highway, you know what I mean? I am, but because somebody keeps it real hot. Hi, Katie, how are you? And very rarely, like when driving, do I have to like slow down because I can't see and the wipers are going as fast as they can. Yesterday was one of them. Right, that's what I'm saying. It was here yesterday, but that's what it was. So, but like, I'm not complaining because I'd much rather be in a tank top than like a hoodie. I did have a hoodie on, but I took it off when I came on. Right, it was like that here yesterday. So like, it travels towards you. Right, and I think it was the remnants of the storm that was in Florida. Any day. But do you have snow yet up there? That sounds like fun. That sounds awful. I used to hate those days, y'all, where like something happened. Oh, you haven't had snow either? Well, you guys kind of live close. So I guess that makes sense. Why is all of my chat from up there? Like everybody, oh, except Katie. There's Katie. There's the southern accent. Wait, what? It's snowing where you are? Oh, no. Is she all right? Is she okay, Chrissy? Hi, Kelly girl. I've had this for like, probably like 3 months now. And I haven't started it yet because I feel like, I don't know if it's the right time, right? But I got this one and I got this one. So maybe I'll get to that when I am live. Well, I do have to. I texted East Nancy because she said she needed me to model live later, 5:30. 5:30 my time, I think she said. You have this one? I haven't started it yet, but I'm about to. That's why I've had them for a while. I just took them out recently because I'm gonna start doing it. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to look at snow, like through a screen, right? But I don't like being in snow. I hate driving in snow. Like, my house in New York was on a corner, right? So when it snowed, I was responsible for cleaning the whole corner where everybody else had like this much room. You know, I just hate snow. I hate snow. Hi, Candy. How are you? How's the new place? I can't wait. Like, can't wait. Can't wait. Right. Well, you shouldn't be doing that. Well, do you have a snowblower? Because, like, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't do it. I can't. Good. I'm glad. My mom has like a decent sized property. Yeah. See, that's what I did. Well, Cali girl, I would hate to snowblow your shit because your property looks way too big for any of that. You got to get one of those ones that you ride on, right? And just take care of it. Really? I never thought about that. Maybe next live I'll take you guys outside to see the tiny house. That's still not finished. I never thought about a leaf blower, but I guess it's got to be like a dusting, right? Right. That's how New York is too. It's like heavy because it's wet. Ugh. I know. So I don't know if, well, you guys might not know. They opened that American Dream Mall in like northern Jersey, right? That's kind of like the Mall of America, but like it's a similar thing. Like they have like a amusement park, like a snow fucking thing to ski on, right? So my son took his girlfriend there last year, I think, when it opened, and he told me it was ridiculously expensive, right? My kids have skied their whole lives. Like, since they were able to walk, they were put on skis, right? Hi. So they go to the Poconos and they ski there. So he was annoyed because it was like $80 and it's just like a bunny slope when he's like, way past that. So he was annoyed. But I drove past it when I was driving back from Boston, and the place is humongous. Like, it's right by Giant Stadium. The place is huge, y'all. I was just like, that place is huge, but it's ridiculously overpriced. The same, East Rutherford, right? I don't ski. I've never been. I did try, like, I remember when I was young and it was like the thing to do for us to go to like hunt a mountain and get a house. And I tried it once. It is not for me, right? My ex-husband is the skier, and we had the house in the Poconos. So my kids, I guess we separated in 2014. So my kids were like 11, 12, maybe 13. And they used to not want to go, but then they got there and they loved it, I think they just didn't want to be with him, but, But it's, I did try it. And I also tried snowboarding, right? To be fair, I probably should have done it without the ketamine, right? Maybe I would have liked it more. Probably not, though. Probably not. Snow has never been my thing. Ever. I don't even think... Did I like the snow when I was little? I don't care for it. I never really... it was never my thing, really. That's how I feel now, Chrissy. Right? Like, when I get up in the morning, my fucking hip hurts. My back is killing me. Like, I mean, I'm 44, so I get it, but...
You're 20?
Right, but... But where did you grow up in California? Was it northern or southern? Because it's also different snow there, right? Like, here it's more ice. But on the West Coast it's like powder. You know what I'm saying? Amen, Chrissy. Amen. Oh, so yeah, that's beautiful. And I was talking to somebody about it yesterday, right? Like, I know that I'm a New Yorker, right? Like, I am a city girl, but like my soul belongs in a warm place at a beach. Hi, how are you? Like, I just feel like maybe I was born in the wrong spot. I really don't like the cold weather, y'all. Like, at all. I'm just not a fan. Chrissy, look what I'm doing next. Right, and like, I know that my attitude, right, would be very different if I was raised somewhere else. But I think that, I don't know. Oh, hi, Debbie. What's wrong? I know so many people that have sick kids. Is it just the time of year? Everybody's sick. Everybody's kids are sick. Or maybe like, I'm telling you. I'm going to do purple. So this is more like but I hope he feels better. This is more like it's not necessarily dye. It's a color cleansing conditioner, right? Which I do have to bleach this out to get, you know what I mean? So it'll probably help, but it gets darker over time. And I figured because I do want to let it grow out. Like, I don't want to keep shaving it. So I figure I will, listen to me. Nothing ran like this red. I don't know how, right? Like the day and like the next, like a few days after I had just did it, I had red like all over me. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get red here, y'all? How? And like, why? You know what I mean? Like, how did it get there? My hair is short. How did it get there? I just wanted to know. Peen, I saw you doing something with work on Facebook. Right, but that's the thing, right, y'all? Like, my hair was so long, and I'm naturally a blonde, right? Oh, well, I'm proud of you. And I was tired of the black, right? I had black for years at that point, right? And I knew that to lift it was gonna take me forever, and it was gonna fry my hair anyway, right? So I was like, fuck it. You know, my mom started losing her hair, and I had heard something about hair holding trauma, right? And I think that at that point, well, I had a couple of reasons, really. I think that at that point, somebody told me that if I shaved my head, he would never talk to me again. So, you know, I don't think it worked. But, right, like, I was tired of it. I really was.
What are you eating?
That's, in 2017, I was like a burgundy. Stop it, but I feel you. I feel you. But I remember it being said a bunch, right? And if anybody remembers that point in time, like, me and him were not doing well, like, at all, right? So, and he always said, if you shave your head, I'll never talk to you again. And it didn't work. So, there's that. Hi, Jen. Yeah, what's the matter, Papa? What happened? He's traumatized.
Oh, he smells bad.
No, he doesn't.
Go away.
Come here, Pop. Come with Sissy.
Ugh.
Come with Sissy, Pop. Hi, Jen. How you doing? Come on, Papa. Hi, Post. What's going on?
Smell is nice.
So I don't know why people think this about me, but people always think, no, Papa. Oh, Papa's got the ball. People always think that I'm a lot taller than I am. Like, people from the internet. I don't know why. I don't know why people... Give me that. I don't know why. Do I look tall? But you only see me most times from, like, the waist up, right? So, like, can you... Give me that ball, Rob. Oh, you're just about to start? Give me that ball. You think I seem short? Everybody else thinks I'm always taller than I am. I am short. Get out of here. Now you're lying to me. Hey. Give me that. Give me that ball. Charlie, hey, that's my hand. No, I am absolutely not 5'9". 5'9". No, you're gonna hurt his teeth. Take it in the living room. Yeah, I am not. Are you lying? You're lying. You're fucking with me, huh?
Put it out of commission for now. No ball pop.
You know?
You know what I did with this
I gotta talk shit and leave your comments off. I'm 5'4". But most people, like, I don't know why people think I'm taller. I'm not tall at all. Yeah, but you know, hey, Roofer is like, what? How tall is Roofer? 6'5"? Was it 6'5" or 7'5"? I remember hearing it, but I saw him in a live one time next to like the door frame, and I was like, he's tall. He's tall. Yeah, I'm not. Right, but I don't know if it was 6'5" or 7'5". I could get an answer. But I was like, and it was just like a thing for a while, like how tall is Rufa? And I was thinking to myself, like, if I was next to him, I would legitimately be like this. But people always think I'm taller than I am. I just texted somebody. He'll know. But, no, I don't know about your pocket. I don't know about your pocket. But that's why I used to wear stilettos, right? Maybe with stilettos I'm 5'10". But it's been a long time since I put a pair of stilettos on. Well, to like go out in. Why do men do that? You're not the only one that does that. You want to hear something else? Really? 7'6", y'all. Roofer is 7'6". Well, me too now, right? But like I swear, I don't want 7'6". 7'6" is legitimately like two of me. Right, that's tall. That's tall. 7'6" is fucking tall. And I remember like we were all in a live one night and we were talking about it, and I was like, he's tall. And then I was like, oh, he's tall. Amen. So my cousin's husband almost got drafted to the NBA. He actually went overseas and he played basketball overseas. But amen, right? Because that's tall. 7'6" is like NBA height. You know what I'm saying? My son is 5'11", and I remember like when he was a little kid, right? The doctor, like they do like this estimate, right? Where like they can, my ex-husband was short. He's like 5'8", maybe 5'9". No, he's 5'9". And right, amen. Stop. And you know, my ex-husband was concerned. He wanted him to be taller than him, right? So my son was on growth hormones for a while. And he's 5'11", but he's so thin. He's like my frame, and he's just bony. Like, and I'm like, it's crazy because I know the kid eats like a horse, y'all. But like, he just doesn't gain weight. And that's how I was. Yeah, 6'6" is tall though. 6'6" is tall. My son would have been short without the growth hormones. Like, you had to get him in a certain window for them to be like as effective. Come on, but he is tall as hell. And I remember saying, like, I remember looking at him being like, oh, he's tall. But then it was like way later when he actually said how tall he was. It was a while. But I don't know. I'm going to kill these dogs today. So, but that's the age, right? That's the age. I think that my son, you have to, in order for it to work, you have to get the growth hormones before the growth plates close. Right? So he was about 14, and he was on them for a year and a half. We don't really get snow here, Cali girl, because where my mom lives is like kind of like a peninsula, maybe. Yeah, so she really doesn't get snow. She gets rain, but not snow. And I thought, like this morning, I was talking to somebody, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have snow? Because when we get rain, you usually get snow." Also, this is something insane. So I've been on TikTok almost 4 years, right? About 4 years. I've been vocal for 3, right? Because at first I would just watch and like duet shit, right? For those 3 years, my following has been 98% female. That it's not like that no more. I get more new men followers than women. Why is that? Right. That's what I'm saying, because she lives right on the water. Yeah, but just a bunch of snow, like feet of snow, because that's like kind of dangerous. You know what I mean? I know Mace gets snow, but it's crazy. Like I just, for shits and giggles, looked at my YouTube analytics recently, and I was like, all of a sudden, we were talking about height. So I figured you would know the answer to that question. Like it's like skewed now, right? Hi. It's like still obviously primarily women, but right. But mine has always been more women. Now it's just new men everywhere. I don't know what's going on. But it's crazy to me. But do you get a lot of snow when you get snow? Listen, I'm over the sugar daddies in the DMs. I'm over the sugar daddies in the DMs. I don't understand, like, what changed, because it used to not be a thing. And now it's just what is going on? But it's like recent. It's like maybe the last 3-6 months. It's crazy. It is crazy. Why? What changed that this happened? It's crazy. Just finishing. What'd you eat for lunch? I need some ideas. I did eat yesterday, so I'm working on doing better. I answered. I'm sorry. I just saw your text, but I answered you here. We were just talking about height, and I said Roof is tall as hell. Like, I remember catching a live of him working, and I saw him next to like the door frame, and I was like, that man is tall, right? And I don't think I knew for a while how tall he was, but I heard you say it today, I think, when I stopped in there. So I was like, we were talking about height, and I said, he's tall as hell. Oh, is that what you're doing? Mace, whose pool was that you did that live from the other day? Is that yours? I saw you doing a live, and it took me a minute to realize that you were doing a pool. I was like, is he working on a pool? That's your basement? Because I didn't know what you were doing, and I wasn't in there very long. Oh, that's awesome. I like saltwater pools better, to be honest. I really do. I just think that it feels different on your skin. But you were doing a live in there. You must have been doing something, because there was a ladder there. And it took me like a solid 5 minutes. And I was like, is that a pool? Like, I was so confused. And people must have thought I was crazy, because I was in there for a while before I noticed it. Like, it was embarrassing. I do like saltwater more. Absolutely like saltwater pools better. I think that, I don't know, it just feels different on your skin. You know? I did talk to, I don't know if y'all saw, but Iggy got her page back. I actually talked to her the other day. I was, wait, what took you 3 months? Hi, Ashley. I'm doing the best I can. I just tried to get some live hours in, because I've been slacking. Wait, do they? Does it? I think it's the opposite. I always feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe, I guess if you're in there a lot, it could dry your skin out. But I feel like, I don't know, chlorine, I feel like it leaves me feeling, you know? I don't feel that way with saltwater, though. So, like, I think that, right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I mean. Like, I just feel like saltwater is kind of cleaner. Not that you're clean, but you catch my drift, sorry. Like, I feel like I like saltwater pools better. I know that, right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel dirty. Like, and it's weird to me to get out of water and feel dirty, right? Hi, how are you? So my hair is actually curly. Like I'll get curls once my length comes back. It does take a minute, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to do this. The combos, like the snack, Ash. I like combos, actually. I used to love the nacho cheese combos. You know what? Yeah, I remember them. You know what I'm addicted to now? I can't stop eating them. York peppermint patties. What? Yeah, why? Why did that come up? That's an awkward thing. And I'm grateful that you're talking about like something to eat and not eating ass, right? Because buffalo flavored pretzels.
I heard those are good. I think Paige might have those.
I can't. I mean, you might not know, but that's what she does. Like, she'll just come into my life and say some random shit about booty licking, and I'm like, Matthew Perry's on the news. But it's funny. It's comedic relief for sure. You know what I mean? Ash, I got to text. Hold on. Yeah, I know. And like, I don't expect it to be any other way though. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. I saw somebody eating them. Yes, I was talking about it before, probably before you got here. We drove in it yesterday to bring my daughter back to New York. The freeze-dried candy, right? I heard that there are some that are really good and some that are just like not it, right? Is it just the Skittles? They're on the TikTok shop, right? Because I wanted to get them for my mom. Because like the steroids leave her like real dry mouthed. I was thinking about the freeze dried candies, but like Jolly Rancher, are they still hard though? Oh, I'm gonna screenshot this. So I know that that's what I was thinking, Shine Life. That's why I'm asking. They dissolve. Somebody sent a while back, I think it was Holly Gma, sent inked the freeze dried cheesecake. And I meant to bookmark it and I forgot about it, and you know, but I meant to look into it because my mom is obsessed with cheesecake. Obsessed with cheesecake. So I was thinking about it, but I kept hearing mixed things about it. So I was unsure about Charleston Chews. Are they I'm gonna have to look. Is it on the TikTok shop? Can I just search for it? Yeah, that's what I heard. But like I keep hearing mixed things about which candy's good and which candy's not good. But I'm not my kids used to really be into like the freeze-dried cheese when they were younger. Peach rings. I'm going to look into it. But the TikTok shop, right? Or is it a TikTok page? Well, I guess if they have a page, they'll be on TikTok shop. Oh, that's different. Right. I'm telling you, I want to look into it. And maybe I should write it down because y'all, my minds lately, Skittles, right? They're all in the shop. Thank you. I heard that the Skittles were good, and then somebody said something about being too sour, and I was like, Skittles, or I don't find Skittles to be sour. You know what I mean? Caramel apples. Y'all are gonna make me. I gotta look into it. Mace, are you still here? Because I answered you in here. You weren't. See? That's what I'm saying. Is it like, but do you like Skittles normally? Because I think that like, you do like them normally, but you don't like the freeze-dried ones. So that's, you know. Listen, I am like normally borderline obsessed with like chocolate covered strawberries. Like if you put 12 chocolate covered strawberries in front of me, they're gone, right? And I will do it myself, like with the hardening chocolate. I don't have an appetite lately. Like, even yesterday, I wanted that sandwich for a fucking month. How long was it? It was like a month. And I got it, and I was just like, oh, y'all. I know this is, I'm going to break my own rule here, okay? I might, because I actually really like them. I got a follow request on Instagram. My anti-Ashy Cat people. I'm talking to you. I don't let anybody into my Instagram anymore. Like, that ship has come and gone, right? Because my family is there, right? I probably have 300 people trying to get in, right? I got a follow request from this account. Hold on. I wonder if I deleted it. I might have deleted it, but I definitely screenshot it, okay? The account was following 2 people. Who do you think those 2 people were? Have a good day. What the fuck? Okay. Why? The only account that follows it is this. Facts. Okay. I used to be liberal with who I let into my Instagram years ago, right? Before people flipped that lid and just started doing all kinds of crazy shit. Now it's lockdown. Like, if I don't know you personally and like we've talked, you're not getting in. But weird, right? That's weird. That's suspicious, right? Why? Why are you trying to get into my Instagram? Weird. It's weird. Big cup cat. Right. Thank you. I don't really use Snapchat. I think that I have like, it's weird. I think I have a Snap score of like 500, right? I don't really use Snapchat. Instagram I use, and Facebook I use, but like my family is there, right? So I'm really selective who gets in and who doesn't, because some people don't have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm really careful who gets in and not. What up, Feathers? How are you? I hope you're feeling better. Right, same, Cali girl. I've had Facebook since, I know you are. I've had Facebook since 2009, 2008. Like, it was new. Listen, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I'll be honest, but I'm not feeling it lately. And it could just be that, like, 9 times out of 10, like, I'll see something and I just, you know, like, I just, I'm retired, y'all. And, like, somebody called me villain in a live the other day, and I was like, no, just mug, right? We are just mug. From this day forward, we are mug. We are not villain. We are not queen. We are not queen of being banned. We are none of it. I know. It's been so hard for you. I know. I feel you, Ash. It's really hard for me. You could text it to me. I could say it. It's really hard for me to, like, I see something and I'm like, God, this is so wrong, right? But I just can't. I know myself, and if I give an inch, right, I get sucked right back in. So I just walk around like this. Like, I don't see it. Right. And don't get me wrong. I'm not mad, right? And I think that people have gotten the hint. They really don't ask me so much about her anymore. And I'll leave a comment about Skizzy, you know? But like I am over that part of my history here, you know? We are evolving. That's what we're doing. Right. I've been like, I was posting like horoscope shit and stuff like that just because I do want to stay in the algorithm for when I do decide what I'm going to do with my platform. And she's not, y'all. And she's not. And that was one of the biggest realizations that I had. Like when my mom's cancer spread to her brain, right? I felt like I wasted 3 years of my life. Borderline embarrassed, right? That I wasted 3 years of my life on people that don't matter, right? Like if they want to be a piece of shit, they want to be a piece of shit, right? They got to deal with that. It ain't my problem, you know? Just how I feel about it. So I just know myself, and that's why I won't watch lives on the other app, right? Because I know myself, and I know that I will just get sucked right back in, wanting to respond to something, and I just refuse to do it. I just refuse. I don't give an inch, not an inch. If you don't know, it's a lot. So a lot of people that follow me came. That's where we know each other from, is the anti-AR community, right? And like that's the thing, Candy, right? Like when everybody was losing their minds about the call to the hospital and all that crazy shit, right? All I could say to myself was like, junkies are gonna junkie, right? This person just happened to pull a junkie stunt in front of the whole internet that lasted 3 years, right? The outcome is still the same, right? Because they winds up getting themselves into that predicament. You follow me? It was going to happen anyway. Maybe not the way it did. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. It's you know, time to move on. Time to close the chapter and keep it moving. Because, and I don't care. Y'all, I worked so hard to get my FYP to be different. You know what I mean? Because for 3 years, all I looked at was that troglodyte's face. You know, I worked so hard at a different FYP. You have no idea. And I'm good with my FYP now. So, like, don't send me no shit, you know? Right. I just feel like there was nothing that I didn't try as far as she was concerned, right? Exactly. And that's the truth of it, too. I feel like it was a huge waste of energy. Because the things that I did, I'm talking about me, I'm not talking about anybody else, right? Contacting ad companies, right? Having conversations with YouTube. Those are the things that I was doing. The videos were the least of the things that I did as far as she's concerned, right? Because I did single-handedly get her blacklisted from like 33 companies that their ads will not pay on her channel.
Oh, shoot.
Right? I just feel like it was going to end this way anyway. And I'm just tired. No, I'm good. No, Jenna. Thank you. Thank you, but I am good. Trust me, I got enough drama, like, in my real life. I don't need to seek it on the internet. I'm just tired.
I'm just Ken. I'm just Ken. Or
I'm
Pete.
over it.
Pete Davidson.
Over it. And, like, I think that, what is that? Oh, I think that I'm good. Throw it into Reddit, you'll find it. She's the same, really. It's fun. It's been fun, right? But like at the same time, I don't regret it, right? Because I think that I had to make those mistakes to get here, right? They say Reddit. I'm telling Reddit. Reddit is a good place for to catch up on stuff like that. There is a few things that I do follow on Reddit, but when I removed myself from everything AR, I removed myself from her Reddits too. Oh no! I'm sorry. Your uncle? I know that there's a bunch of people on TikTok that are like complete and total shit show. Austin, complete and total shit show. You know who else I find to be okay? Well, I hope everything. Well, it's not really all right, but I am sorry. Text me. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. Why? I think that they're at the shop. You know? That's just right. I don't want to do that either because then what happens, Candy? Then I get stuck. Right? Because then I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Right? Because once I do that, like if I did that, Candy, we'll just use that as an example. That puts me in somebody else's drama. I'm tired of other people's drama, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just tired. You talking to me, Ash? Oh. Yeah, I'm good today. Mm. Do you want me to read this? I'm not gonna, because it's just gonna open a can of worms that I'm not. I do want to talk to you about something though. I'm a. She accused me of making a subreddit. And then when I posted a video and I was like, post your receipts, I've never made a y'all, I'm not, I know that people think that, like, I might be smart and like, but I'm not techie like that. I could barely work StreamYard, y'all. But this is interesting. I also think that that's wrong. I will say that. I don't think that that's factual. Oh, they're saying you. They're saying you do. I'm sorry. I just read that. No, I don't buy that. Who is that? Did you check the I don't But I got a theory. I'm gonna set myself a note and I'm gonna call you when I get off. I got a theory. I got a theory. Hold on. I'm gonna set myself a reminder to call you because the person that started the thread has some things going on. I got you. I'm gonna set myself an alarm so I don't forget. What time is it for you?
Margaret,
Yeah.
is that the seatbelt?
Yes.
You want me to get it?
No, it's Robbie. Robbie's got it.
He's in his room.
1:16. What time do you get your kids from school? Because I want to call you when like you have time to talk. Because I got a theory. I'm sorry. I'll, yeah. No, she's home now. She's home now. I'm gonna get to you. But, well, and here's the thing. Listen, I am very lost about a lot of things right now. A lot of things, right? And I don't mind it, right? Because I used to be the one that everybody would call to like catch up on shit. I don't know. And nobody, very few people have this phone number. Very few. She's like, I sent it and I'm still lost. Listen, I ain't mad at it, y'all. I am not mad at it at all. It's kind of like, I feel like, you know, like when you have a dream and like you're running, but like you're not going anywhere. That's what I felt like for 3 years. I'm good. I am good on that. Yes, I am good on that. And like, it's almost crazy. That Candy, that's what I was just going to say to you, right? It's almost crazy when you step back and look at it. The tea kettle was boiling. And look at it from like where I'm at now. I'm like, you know what I mean? Just negative. And I do feel like this is gonna sound weird, but like the way that I felt is like I was covered in like toxic sludge, right? That's how I felt. Sorry guys, it's Cali girl. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is I know what I'm capable of, right? And I know that I cleared this up in a live that I did on the other app, right? When I said that it was beneath me, I meant like not people. I wasn't saying the people. I was saying the entire situation, right? Like the entire situation was just beneath me, right? Like I'm better than that. Does that make sense? I wasn't talking about the people. I wasn't talking about the community, maybe a couple of the people, but not the community as a whole, right? It was more of the situation, right? It wasn't anything personal. I just meant the situation, not individuals, if that makes sense. I know, like, people were confused about it for a bit. I know, and like they thought I meant it a different way, but that's not how I meant it. Now, thanks, Jen. Don't get me wrong, okay? There are some people that, you know what I mean? I am absolutely better than, right? Hi, how are you? Thanks, Nikki. However, I'm just, right. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's what I'm saying, Pippi. And like, I don't know if you were here for that. Like, I worked hard for a different FYP, y'all. Like, I am good in my little bubble, right? With like all of that outside of it. Does that make sense? Right? That's what I'm saying. She's the same, really, but thank you. Hi, Chrissy. It's a lot. And I think that people, I think that a lot of people don't understand that, like, it was so much more than videos, right? Like, it was always something, and I'm good. You know what I mean? Right, exactly. Like, and I think that, because I've tried to do this before, right? Like, I've tried to step away before, and I think that, I know it's going to sound, no power. I think that my mom's illness was the push that I needed, right? Because it did change a lot of my perception on a lot of different things, right? And I just refuse to waste my time on situations or people that are beneath me. Hi. Yeah, Goose, are you all right? I never spoke to you. Right, and that's it's not easy to do, right? And I'm one of those people that when I'm in, I cannot wait, Pippi, and I literally felt like I don't know how to explain it, but I know that where I'm going, and I know it ain't there, right? I haven't. I'm sorry. I when I'm indecisive, right, I tend to not move at all. Be careful. And I'm indecisive where I'm heading. I have some ideas, but I'm not there yet. Does that make sense? I know that when I get back to Florida, I'm going to go back to school. I actually got to call the student loan thing tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. Stay safe all over the East Coast. Not here. It's actually nice out here, but up north, it is. And like, at least I know what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get a few certifications, and I'm going to split. So I have two YouTubes, right? And y'all may not know this, but when I removed myself, I deleted my old YouTubes, all of my extra emails gone, right? The other pages that I have, I signed into them the other day because there was legitimately like 10,000 notifications, and I didn't even check them. I went in just to clear them because I don't have a need for them, right? But I think that I'm going to split, right? Because I have two different channels. One will probably be recovery based, and the other, I'm not necessarily sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'll probably wind up monetizing both and just use them both. Right. And I think that I wouldn't call it peace though, right? Because I still have what, Goose? Oh, well, right. I read that wrong. I wouldn't call it peace because I still have like a lot of stuff, right? But that's all from my personal life, not from here. Does that make sense? For a long time, it might have been a distraction, right, from what was happening. I was throwing myself into this, right? It was a coping mechanism, maybe not healthy, right? But it was something to keep me busy that was not whatever I was doing, right? So I think that things had to shift a little bit. And I just haven't, once I decide, because I did think about true crime, right? Because I do love to like investigate, right? So I could do that. I'm just in between. Hi, Chrissy, thank you. Amen. Smart as hell, Goose. Smart as hell. Because my New York house, I had people try to come in. I always got water. Always. Yeah, things are interesting in my life, to say the least. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's never a dull moment. I will say that. It never a dull moment. It is always some kind of shit. Right. And that's right. And I can't get in trouble for digging there, right? Like people won't be mad if I'm digging there, you know? So I was thinking about it, but it does take, I don't know. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I need more peace, right? I need to not. I think that people have gotten better. You know, people don't, because for a bit, it was people still hitting me up, asking me questions, asking me to, you know, and I just, right? And I think that what? The smear campaign, right, kept me tied to it for a bit because I was having to prove shit, right? I don't have to do that anymore. I am completely away from it. And I don't have to worry about it. So now I'm just all the way good. Oh no. That's awful. I didn't know that like it was a thing in Florida. Like there's no basements like that because it makes sense, right? But in New York, I lived on Waters Avenue, right? So it was legitimately I lived over a creek, right? Oh man. I'm good with a little bit of chaos. I'm not good when it's my entire life that's chaos, right? Right. So like I had so many people try to come in to have it, like they tried to put a double French drain in, still got water. Like there was nothing that I could do because I wanted to finish the basement, but there was nothing that I could do to waterproof it. I was just, because the water would come like in, you know what I mean? It's a pain in the ass, real pain in the ass, but it makes sense. But I do like the idea of like a finished basement, right? Because I could have just thrown my kids down there all day when they had friends. Just go in the basement, you know? That's why I wanted it.
At like 11 o'clock because I got there at like 10:50.
I tried, Chrissy. I was grateful because the last guy that I had come in said, listen, I could charge you 15 grand, but you're still going to get water. And I was grateful that he was ethical enough, right? Because most aren't. They just bang you over the head, you know? But and he told me, he was like, listen, I could do it, but you're still going to get water. And I'm not comfortable taking your money if that's, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to stop the water. But I hated it. And now, like in hindsight, you know, my kids are lucky. Get out of here. That's funny as hell. That is funny. I don't know how I would deal with a frog in my basement. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, things like that, you know? I'm just not. Goose, send me a DM. I want to see what happened to you. Was I supposed to message you back? Something was going on. And you said you needed to talk to me. Also, if we could all say a quick prayer for Lilith. She's in court today for the, loony person. Yeah, no, you're good. No rush. I just don't want to forget. Jonas, I was talking about you. I played your video before. I went down that rabbit hole this morning. Yeah, I'm going to end in a minute anyway. I played your video and we were talking a little bit about it because I went down that rabbit hole and I was like, thank God. I kept having to tell myself, so it's fake, right? Is it fake? I know. That's what I got to do. Uh-huh. It should be non-serenity. Am I right? It is fake though, Jonas, right? It didn't look real. And I was watching your videos and then somebody else's videos and then somebody else's videos. And I was like, I'm staying in my own lane. Because that really upsets me when people do that. And it reminded me, guess what it reminded me to do? I texted Odin this morning because she would have a field day with that. Because, like, come on. I just find it so disrespectful. Meg, did I tell you about it when we were talking? It's like a girl that, like, send it to me. Like a fake DD214. Tell her to check her messages. Okay. I talked to her this morning. I keep trying. I'm like, just come back. What? In a minute. What do you want me to tell her? Just say, hi, Sam. Hold on. Jonas said, check your messages. I did. Look.
You want grape jelly or strawberry?
There's only strawberry. I'm going to send you a message. Yeah, I'm going to end right now. I will talk to y'all soon, and I hope everybody has a good night.